So today video is just going to be a little bit about working with the full moon and bringing in what you want, manifesting certain things. So today I'm going to be doing two spells. Last night was full moon in Pisces and I'm Pisces. So I kind of added the extra to the top. So I put the green for my business. This is protection. This is a success candle. Green for protection. Green for success brings in money, manifestations, prosperity, currency, life, just whatever green can pertain to. Mother Nature. You can even use green to ground yourself, to get more in touch with the universe. Green is really good for that. So, of course, this is my protection spell. So that's the first layer I put here. Green is for my business. Then I put red. There's a hard love and there's a soft love. Soft love will be more for your children, for your nieces and nephews, for your mom and your dad. Hard love will be somebody like your spouse, your husband, your wife. So that's what that red is there, so that I could put a little protection on my relationship with my husband. And then all this white here is protection for my children, myself, my home, my dog, my cat, my niece and my nephew, and my brother. Okay? I'm actually going to put 3 of my brothers in here with my family, and I won't be putting my sisters, and I won't be putting my baby brother. I really honestly feel like when you do a protection spell, anybody that is bringing you bad energy, negative energy, anything like that, don't put them into your stuff. I feel like that will bring, it do something. It may work for you, but for me, I just feel like it's like trying to put out a fire with fire. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to put a fire out with fire. I'd rather use something else. So I'm not going to put my number one haters, which are my sisters, which came from my mama's legs, right along with me. My 3 sisters hate me. They can't stand me. And they keep putting me in negative situations. They keep my name in their mouth. So that's what I'm doing this for. Now, with this protection spell, okay, I won't be putting... I won't actually be saying names of the people that I want, the spells or the negative energy to go back to. Because when I do my protection spells, I always ask for whatever harm, whatever negative talk or actions, whatever the negative energy is sent my way. I never ask for it to be sent back, like to, let's just say, Shabada Hamada. I don't ever say, can you send this back to Shamana Hamana? Because that person could be a pawn, and the actual person that's sending the energy could be behind, a closed curtain, and you won't never know who that is. So you actually want that energy to go get the person that it came from, so you never say a name. You just want to return to sender. Okay? Return to sender. Tenfold return to sender. And that's it. Bam. That's what I'm going to do with this. Now, I go to the store and I buy these. I don't know what they are half the time, but I buy them. And today, in my family, we have air, water, fire. Air, water, fire, earth. Almost forgot the 4 elements. Okay. So me, my 2 children, and my husband, the 4 of us create those 4 elements, which I think is fucking powerful. I told them we're already a foundation. So with this magic spell and being in Pisces and at 100%, I wanted the whole family to get in on it, so everybody's energy can get in on it. And like I said, I stop off and I buy these. I don't even know what that is. S.A. safflower. Dillweed. I just pick up stuff like this. The anise, barbus, corn silk. Like, I just pick this kind of stuff up, okay? And I would suggest you do the same thing. I even picked some roses. I use these often, so while they're almost gone, I love the roses. And every witch needs some cinnamon. Every good witch, every witch that works with the light needs some cinnamon. Okay? So I don't know exactly what all these things do, but I just like them in my cabinet. So in case I go do some research on a certain type of spell and it comes back and say that you need something, bam, I want that. So crazy. I tell my little one, and my little one, she's amazing, my youngest baby. As far as witchcraft go, I really, really believe that this was her life. This is what she brought. Dear weed. She brought this to me to put into my business candle, right? So, of course, I get on the phone and I look it up. And this is how come you guys need to just go get your herbs and stuff and just sit on it, okay? Because one day you might need it. And it says, magical uses for dill. The elemental association is fire. The planet that it is associated with is Mercury. The gender is masculine. And I need some strong magic right now. I need some good old strong magic. So I'll take that. It says magical uses: protection, money, lust, luck. Place dill in the crib to protect babies and carry it in a protective sachet. Use dill seeds in money spells. I don't have a dill seed, and sometimes you have to do what you gotta do. So since I don't have a dill seed for my money spell, I'm going to be using dill weed. It has a smell. This definitely has a smell. And when you start smelling stuff like this, when you go into some people's houses, you know that they doing something because they be having all of these herbal smells. Ugh, I love it. Okay, so that's just that one thing that I just wanted to put out there. You can hang it over your door so that no one envious can come to your house. So I'm going to put some in a little satchel and put it over my door. The oil brings together the current aspects of life, of breath. It encourages us to look into areas of painful emotions, and it can be used in a vision quest to begin inner understanding. So, when I saw this, something just said buy it, and I bought it. I'm telling you guys, go collect them. Say $1. So every time I go to the grocery store, I put like $5 or $7 to the side so that I can get 5 or 7 of these. They so cheap, it makes no sense to not collect what you need to make more money. Okay? So that's that. Now let's get on to some other stuff that I actually cook with. Crushed red peppers. I used crushed red peppers as like a hot foot powder. Okay, keep your enemies away. I love to put this in my food. So even if I'm eating something for me and my children that don't require hot peppers, I will just put a little bit in there because hot peppers also eat bacteria up and infections inside your body. So this can protect you from the outside and the inside. This is also good to put at your front door to stop that negative energy from coming into your house. Mind you, I work from home. My clients come into my house, so I try to do a lot of stuff as far as protection. Another thing I put with these at my front door at the bottom of right underneath my door, so you have to step over it to get in my house. I also add salt, okay? Something else, sesame seeds, okay? I use sesame seeds in every meal, and I cook with wooden spoons. Jasmine, one of my friends, I think her baby's like 3 or 4 now. So 3 or 4 years ago, I told her, I was like, I'm infatuated with the wooden spoons. I don't know why. So for my birthday, that's all I wanted. Just buy me some wooden spoons. So she knows that I'm for real about my wooden spoons. Well, I just found out wooden spoons are a witch's trade, You use that wood. So make sure you guys clean your wooden spoons and stuff before you start cooking with it. You want to make sure you get rid of all of the negative energy. Charge it with the moon and the sun, okay? Sesame. Remember, open sesame, open sesame. Sesame seeds. I always put sesame seeds. 90% of my food has sesame seeds in it. Even if you can't see it, I'll probably just sprinkle a few so that you can't taste it. But I'm always putting sesame seeds in my food now as of, let's say, 2 months ago. Open sesame, okay? So when I pour my stuff in, when I pour this into my food, I'm using my wooden spoon, okay? And I turn it clockwise. And I just want the seeds to open sesame to anybody who eats my food. And that's what it is. Open successful doors to anyone who eats my food. Now, If you have something like garlic salt, okay? I use garlic salt because you don't have to believe me, but vampires are real. Vampires are definitely real. The thing is, vampires don't go around sucking blood. Vampires go around eating your energy. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to suck your energy from you. And I know you have felt it before, like somebody come around and you're in a great mood. And then all of a sudden when they leave you, you feeling drained. That's an energy sucker. Garlic salt. So if I'm cooking, I don't always cook with garlic salt. I don't always cook with garlic because you can't hide it that well. But when I do cook with it, I make sure I go on a counterclockwise. And I add my garlic with my wooden spoon. And I ask the garlic to keep the vampires away. So away, you understand what I'm saying? Counterclockwise. To bring to clockwise. Okay? All right. So we did the crushed peppers, garlic salt, sesame seeds. I think that's pretty much it for the beginning of trying to do your spells and stuff. Oh, sorry. I know I was looking for something. Cinnamon sticks. I love cinnamon sticks, okay? Hold on one second, too. Hold on one second. Okay, so cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks are sweet, and your ancestors love them, and angels love them, and they bring a lot of stuff. Now, before I know some of the things, but let me go ahead and pause this and look real quick. Hold on one second. Okay, so I'm just going to go over a couple of things, couple of the properties that go on when you're dealing with cinnamon, okay? So the history actually comes from China, and it's a healing, it is a healing herb, which has been used for more than 4,000 years, okay? As far as harvesting and storage, we don't need that household use. Of course, you can use it as potpourri. Now, I would like to take some cinnamon. I love taking cinnamon, and I like the cinnamon that comes, grounded up. Well, you can just boil you some water, and put that cinnamon in there, and just let it boil on the stove. Oh, and it makes the whole house smells good. It's great. Doing that today to go along with my ritual. I will be burning cinnamon so that my house will have a cinnamon smell. My house will have a cinnamon smell as my ritual is going on, okay? So let me go into this. Cinnamon can be used in love spells to make charms, to draw love, happiness, and money. That's why I'm always telling people to keep cinnamon too. It's really, really good for drawing in money. If you're interested in quick cash, make a bowl out of cinnamon clay. Write the amount of money you need on a piece of paper and place it in a bowl with a few coins as offerings in good faith. When you get the money, bury the paper and the coin in the yard, and your bowl is ready for your next money request. See? So there's a lot of things that you can definitely do with cinnamon, and there's a lot of learning that you guys should probably get on with the cinnamon and go to Wikipedia. Okay, Wikipedia, right there. There's another one that I like going to too, and it's Herbal Riot. Right there. Did I mess it up? Hold on one second, you guys. Right there. So it might be backwards, but figure that out. Write it backwards, write it down, you'll get it, okay? Another thing, sigils. Sigils are signs. Let me grab another candle. Hold on one second. Sigils. I'm not going to tell you the meaning of these because I kind of don't want all of my information out there, but this is a whole nother business one. This one did not get moon charged. I'm so upset, but it will get charged tonight. It will get charged by the 99% Pisces moon, where this one was charged by the 100% Pisces moon. So I'm so ready and anxious to dress this candle. Now, dressing. How do you dress your candle? When it comes to dressing your candle, of course, you could do a lot of things. You can go about somebody else's way. You could go about your own way. Me personally, I like to listen to my heart. My heart has been a big part of my life. I'm Pisces, and my life seems to be getting drugged more by my heart than my brain. Okay? So I listen to my heart more. My heart tells me that the angels love glitter. So I have glitter. I use green glitter, of course, to attract money, silver and gold for your old and for your new ancestors and your old and new angels, and they love light. So this has that nice little sparkle that will attract them to you. So just sprinkle a little tiny bit in there. I'll take my cinnamon sticks. I use real cinnamon sticks for my spells, and I'll break them up like this. And I just break them with my hand, nothing extravagant, and I will put my offering of cinnamon into my candles and just sprinkle a little bit. The eclipse, 2017 eclipse, I actually had some oil, some pure coconut oil that I went and charged in the eclipse. So with that oil, you can make whatever type of oil, like business oil, success oil, evil eye oil, whatever you want to do with that. So I will take a little bit of that as well and put a little bit of it into my candles. I would definitely add some of my sesame seeds to it, open sesame. My dill weed would definitely go in there to bring me a little bit more money currency. I charged this with the moon last night, which is a clear quartz, and the clear quartz will just magnify everything and just will intensify everything. Then I have my my black turbiline ball sapphire. This bad boy pulls out energy in a 360 degree. So when I put these two together, this multiplies this. This makes this even stronger. Bam. So this does a lot. This alone, OMG, it does so much. But yeah, I like to put them together. So I also have my clear quartz ball that will be sitting up there on my altar as well, so that they can magnify each other and bouncing off of each other and have that really good energy flow going. As far as my papers go, now this is another one. When you do your candle work, some people like to put certain notes and messages underneath their candle. When you're doing this,